Yo.
What up? What up?
What up? What's going on?
Well, a lot's going on.
A lot.
Motherfuckers got me stressed out.
I say this might be the first time in the history of our friendship that I was like that you visibly look stressed out now, man.
It's the hair.
It's
I'm due for a haircut.
you disheveled and shit now.
Before I came over here, man, I look in the mirror, I'm like, fuck, man, you look homeless, bro.
I know what you mean, bro, because I cut my hair last week, and that's how I felt for like 2 weeks, like leading up to like I really needed to cut my hair. And I was like, shit, man, I look like somebody should save me. Like,
then I walk in here, and I'm like, this motherfucker got a fresh cut.
I had to, bro. I was looking crazy. I was feeling like you. I was like, damn. You ever seen that movie with Adam Sandler and I think it's Chris Rock, where he's homeless?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I look
Who's
like
homeless?
I think. Damn, that's a good
Which
question.
one?
I think Chris Rock is homeless.
Okay.
Anyway, he looked
He
disheveled.
plays a good homeless
He plays
guy.
a good homeless crackhead. Watch it be Adam Sandler. That's the homeless one, and I'm over here. I can't remember now. Either way, I felt like them.
Yo, welcome back, everybody, to the Copper Footprint Podcast, episode 117.
Yeah.
He is Juan, and I'm Sean, and every week we get together, have a few drinks, talk about things going on in the world, try to focus on things making an impact, whether they be good, bad, or otherwise. Hit him with the drink of the day.
Yeah. Listen, man, and if y'all enjoy these drinks real quick, make sure y'all you follow us. You're watching on YouTube. You guys get to see the drinks and you get to see the bottles. So hit that subscribe button somewhere down here next to Sean. And there's a like button over here next to me somewhere. So make sure you guys hit that and hit that up in there. The drink this week is it's delicious, man. We did a little switch up. I felt like we hadn't done a gin in a while.
Absolutely.
So we threw down some gin this week. It's a little thing called the Milano.
Okay.
So this Milano is, we did 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of Campari, 1 ounce of orange juice. We did a half an ounce of lemon juice, which is basically like a quarter of a lemon wedge squeezed in. We did a half an ounce of simple syrup. And then you put all that in a shaker with ice, shake it for about 15 seconds, pour it in a glass with ice, and then top off with ginger beer. The ginger beer,
I love it,
man.
Man.
It tastes so good. I did a blood orange ginger beer, which is still good. It's on the sweeter side, but the regular ginger beer gives it more of the spice. So experiment a little, play around with it, but they're good either way. And then I think I like the rosemary garnish better. We did a lemon.
The lemon's good.
Lemon's good. The rosemary garnish is better. The
rosemary hits better.
Yeah, so we garnish it with a little rosemary garnish. So hit that up, man. Try it out. Let us know what you think. It's pretty good, man. We trying to get away from. We got to slip into these fall drinks now, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I got to get some cinnamon sticks and pumpkin and shit.
Yeah, dry apple and dehydrated something. Yo, you know what you do?
That shit sounds depressing.
Pumpkin spice latte and just throw some vodka in that bitch. This is pumpkin. Are you a pumpkin fan? Like,
Not
do you
really,
get into
man.
this? Okay, yeah.
Nope.
Like everybody be looking forward to it right now. Like, yeah.
The whole pumpkin pies and shit like that, man. I don't. It looks good with some whipped cream on it, but I don't know, man.
I don't like fruit and or things that should be vegetables in my desserts, man. Where do you stand on this? Like, do you like apple pie?
With some ice cream. If it's like a warm, small apple pie with some ice cream on it, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, see, I don't like.
But I'm not yeah, like I wouldn't buy it. If I'm gonna go buy a pie, I prefer like berry pie, like blueberry or I like cherry pies.
See, I like the crust. I don't like that filling. The texture
Oh,
with
really?
that thing throws me off. Yeah.
Oh, no, I like it.
But I don't like fruit and cake either. Like I'm not one of these like.
What's wrong with
you?
you?
You know,
man?
Latinos put fruit in all their cake, like guava or like thing. I'm like, bro,
Shit is delicious.
Cake. Nah, give me all the sugar, all the processed sugar, and the frosting and all that shit. Leave the fruit. Oh, man.
All right, man. Yo, my compliment of the week is going out to your governor.
My governor, baby. Let's go.
Your future president, Mr. Ron DeSantis.
Woo, woo, woo. Yo, that's a feisty little bastard.
Yeah. This motherfucker sent 50 migrants to Martha's Vineyard.
Yo, that's a nice trip. You ever been to Martha's Vineyard?
Nope.
I haven't either. I've been to Cape Cod, though. and that's probably
That's pretty
the
close,
poor
right?
man's Martha's Vineyard. Yeah, but that's a nice. Listen, all the people with money got places in Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah,
gotta
right,
be a reason,
right.
The Obamas got their vacation house in Martha's Vineyard. So there's a reason. Yeah, everybody does. Man.
Oh, as a matter of fact, man, there was like a I don't know, there was some organization there that was asking the Obamas to like give up their mansion for the migrants.
B-Rock said, nah. It's on Airbnb this week.
And they paying top dollar.
Damn. All right, so why Ron do this, man?
Dude, so, you know, the whole influx of migrants from South America. And I think these folks were mostly Venezuelan.
Okay.
But what made it, well, I gave him the carbon footprint, and it's sort of like the carbon footprint for being an asshole. These folks got like folders, like they were given red folders with papers inside that said like, you're gonna get a job and a place to live where I'm sending you.
No.
Yeah.
So he lied to them?
Yeah. I mean, it's all under him, right? But yeah, it's like,
I mean, his whatever.
right? Yeah. So they all went up there thinking like, oh, like we in. And they got there really, you know, to nothing. And from his perspective, he was like, yo, like it's sort of like a hit back to the democratic government that we have right now.
Oh yeah, the petty party now. With the politics
absolutely.
Is pretty dope. Not for nothing though. These guys end up there and they end up with a bunch of jobs and stuff, and they get to live in Martha's Vineyard.
Well, I don't think they're gonna stay there, bro.
You don't think so?
But I think there have been a few hotel franchises, I guess, that have promised them jobs.
Yeah, man. Somebody got to clean these mansions in Martha's Vineyard, bro. Oh, dude.
What you got?
I love these petty politics. I also have a governor as my carbon footprint. None other than Wheels, Speed Racer, as I like to call him, from Texas, Greg Abbott.
He's getting they're getting the influx.
Yes.
They're all, like, it's all coming there, right?
Yeah, so he had to get rid of some as well. So he sent 2 buses full of migrants. So I also gave him a carbon footprint for shipping off migrants, but he sent them to Kamala Harris' house.
Yo, could you imagine a bus pulling up to your house?
A whole Greyhound full of Venezuelans.
Dude, I read somewhere where that dude, that Texas has actually shipped out like 8,000 people, bro.
Damn. I mean, to be fair, they all coming through down there, so you got to do something. But Texas is big, though, bro. You know, tell me you don't have a piece of land anywhere near there where you could go, yo, y'all can set up shop here and just...
yeah, but why would you?
I don't know.
Especially, like I said, if you have the state government is not in agreement with what's going on.
No, and I love this brand of petty politics. I credit Donald Trump. Because after him, it was like anything goes.
Yep.
Like I think they noticed like, oh, Americans have tolerance for this kind of pettiness.
Right.
And it's entertaining as fuck.
Oh, it absolutely is, man. And it actually seems to be like if that's your base, you know, not only will they find humor in it, but they'll also support you more.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw people like, oh, good, you know, like this week, and I saw that they're trying to charge DeSantis. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Someone's gonna, those 50 migrants are like getting like a class action lawsuit.
Yeah, but they're trying to charge. But I think the federal government or one of the states is trying to charge them with human trafficking.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm like, oh, that's an interesting one because I don't know how that law works federally.
Yeah,
but
like
you're moving people between state lines, kind of thing. Like I bet you on technicality it might be a thing, but he'll get off. But yeah,
I don't know, man.
I don't know how that works, man. But I was like, but it, you know, it's not gonna stick. It's this whole petty politics stuff.
Yeah, right.
It's a good opportunity though if you're on the receiving end to give those guys opportunities. Like if you go and you go like, we're gonna find work, we're gonna find this, we're gonna find that for all these guys, like because then it backfires on the people who sent them over.
Yep.
Or do you double down if you're DeSantis? You go, let's see you employ all these motherfuckers, and like if you want to do that and make it look good, like let's go tit for tat. Now I'm gonna send 4 planes full.
Oh, y'all got jobs?
Y'all got yo, but he sent 2 planes full for 50 of them. That's a nice flight to Martha's Vineyard. You're not crammed.
Oh, they interviewed one of the guys that got shipped up there, and then he was like, yeah, you know, we were lied to, and then he goes, but this place is nice. I was like, yeah, you got that right.
Stick around, son. It gets really bad here in the next month or two in Martha's Vineyard, bro. That's why that's one of those towns that just shuts down for the winter.
Oh, really? So
I think everything in the
freaking...
Northeast, like it's like any vacation town in the Northeast, or like Atlantic City, or Seaside Heights and all that shit, like the Jersey Shore. Like it all just shuts down. Hotels, restaurants, they literally close for the winter.
Is Atlantic City like that too? No, I wouldn't think so.
I think Atlantic City is more because of the casinos, so they get a little. They still get business year round,
Right.
but all the
But
beach
the
rentals
beaches
and the
and stuff.
boardwalk, like the shops and stuff on the boardwalk, like some of them just completely close down.
Oh, wow.
Like the games and that's gonna,
Yep.
they completely shut down, and they'll just like Six Flags in Jersey shuts down from
Does it
like
really?
right after Halloween. They shut down all the way to like April, I think March. Something
Dude,
like
that was our 7th and 8th grade like trip.
Six Flags.
Yep.
Really? Oh, that's dope.
Great Adventure.
Yeah, the one in
Yeah,
Jersey.
the one in Jersey.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
went there a couple times as a kid. That's awesome, man.
Dude, but staying with that for a little bit, I had wrote down some numbers here. So I know Texas bust out like 8,000 people.
Yeesh.
Dude, 2,200 were taken to New York. And why that's interesting is New York has this law that's like a right to shelter,
Okay.
to where it mandates that the city gives every homeless person a bed in a habitable facility.
What?
And I was like, wow, man.
know that was a thing.
I'm like, when I grew up, there was a lot of homeless people sleeping in the streets.
In New York? Yeah.
But I wonder if, if you could go to a place and maybe people just choose not to. I mean, that's possible as well.
That's also true.
Or if it's a fairly new law. I don't know when that came into effect, but the Republican states are not agreeing with this, especially down in the South, where
how do you
these
keep
folks
up with something
are
like that, man?
being shipped to. They're like, nah, like don't send them over here. We're not accepting them.
Yeah, man. I don't.
It's odd, man. It's a
tough
weird
situation to be in, man. Because
and those people are just trying to find a better life.
yeah, for sure, man. And we're all products of immigrants to an extent here.
Absolutely.
And
no,
even
no,
seeking a better life.
Other than Native Americans, bro, everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
Like,
right? Like
yeah.
if you just go back generations, right? We're all immigrants.
Yeah, I saw that conversation come up recently with the whole Queen thing, where people were pissed off. They're like, "Oh, you're not supporting this colonizing." Like they're celebrating her. And I don't know if the Queen, I don't know enough history there to know if she had a hand in colonizing any countries or whatever, but obviously her ancestors did, right? So,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because I think that family has reigned for 1,000 years.
Yeah?
Wild. Yeah, I didn't know that, man. But so obviously,
So
the
her family was the ones
colonizers.
that were
they were colonizing things
here,
right?
even here.
Yes.
You're talking about 1,000 years.
Yeah,
bro.
no, her family King Henry was her great grandfather or whatever.
Wow.
And then dude. So she's from that line. So she's from the line who's colonized the world essentially. Like they're the ones who started the whole thing, right? So, but I saw this come up. But I think my point is that like it made me rethink again of the fucked up, but also none of us are here without some form of colonization.
Absolutely.
Like I'm not here. I know that, bro. Like again, like based
Absolutely.
on my roots, zero chance I'm here without somebody.
Yeah,
colonizing.
no, and there's a lot of us, and especially like anybody from like that has any roots like in the Caribbean,
Yeah.
dude. That's all.
Yeah, so
that's
how do you
all from
celebrate the
slaves,
death of somebody?
bro.
You go, oh yeah, fuck this person, around. But it's also like, hey, bro, you wouldn't be here without that.
That's
like,
right.
So I'm not saying you should celebrate them, but I don't know that you should celebrate the death either. Like, no, it's just strange. But it was a bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought about this both, I knew about the Greg Abbott stuff and obviously the Ron DeSantis stuff. Then I saw another article where it was talking about New Yorkers are like coming down to Florida in droves.
Oh yeah, that's post COVID. Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
So they cited that. They cited like the vaccine mandates for like city workers, They said the safety in the subways, the increased crime, the rent rates, and people are like, yeah, fuck this place.
but it also drove up everything here.
Oh
Crazy. Yeah. They came here and it drove everything up because they were willing to pay higher prices for
Right.
stuff.
It
Because
was,
like a lot less for them, but
Yeah.
a lot more than what we were used to here.
yeah. So they had like record numbers, bro. Where they were where was it? So far, 41,000 year to date, bro.
Wow, the people that moved from. crap.
So in August they broke a record as for a month, over 5,800 people.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. California sent 3,000. Jersey sent 3,200. And then they said Washington, Oregon, and Pennsylvania all set records for people that are registering for licenses in Florida.
Wow.
Out of the so total year to date, 321,881 coming to Florida.
Damn, dude.
So say what you want about DeSantis, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that's going like, yo, you know what? All that shit that he did works out, and again, I don't know how they feel about him or what the case is, but whatever he's doing, bro, like
it's the freedoms thing, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
I think what we learned during COVID, where people thought like, oh, this could never happen, or your government can't take away rights, or yada yada. I don't care where you sit politically. I think people quickly realize like your freedoms can be taken away really, really quickly, really, really easily.
Yep.
And I'm not going to debate whether or not it was right or wrong, but I think the people who disliked it obviously looked at Florida and went, you guys are still doing what? Like, I remember people calling me, like, oh, you doing all right? We're about to go out to eat. They're like, what are you talking about? Just like, we're just going to go grab a bite to eat, blah, blah. And they were just like, you guys can eat out? It's like, yeah. And like, like Florida, like we shut down here maybe 2 weeks.
It wasn't long.
It wasn't long. And then, yeah, we had like a phased opening and like restaurants were like half capacity or whatever it was, but you could still go out.
Yeah.
I remember going out in like May of that same pandemic year, April, like eating at a restaurant. So like,
really? Because we shut down in what, like March?
Mid-March. And I remember by May, I was eating out. But even before that, things were open. Like, certainly you could go pick up to-go orders and all that kind of stuff.
And then the restaurants were doing, they spaced out.
They spaced out.
Tables,
yeah, they did the
right?
50% capacity.
Yes,
so we were still doing that. So I remember people were like, wait, what? Like, and I'm like, yeah. Dude, when I went to New York a year and a half after the pandemic, it was still like outdoor eating. You still had the show.
Dude, in the hospitals up there, you still got to wear a mask.
Wow. So you have to wear a mask anywhere here? Mandated? No, right?
No. I have seen more masks lately.
Yeah,
I wonder if people are jumping back
is.
on it with the monkeypox.
Yeah, is that what it is?
I don't know.
Because is monkeypox transmittable through that?
No.
I didn't think so either,
No, it has
right?
to be almost like skin on skin.
It does. Okay, so it's got like open wounds, right? Like it's got to be like lesions,
that's my understanding.
or sex or whatever. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
So like the rubbing of skin together, essentially.
Yeah, dude. I wonder. It's interesting, bro, because I don't know if you saw this study with the STD stuff recently.
No.
It's like the highest rate of STDs ever for us.
Yeah?
Yeah, like as far as like things like syphilis and gonorrhea and obviously HIV.
And that's all back. That's all like high.
All-time high now. But it's weird because we're coming off this whole COVID shit where I thought people would get more, I don't know, more cautious all the way around.
Dude, I think that shit, almost like having a caged animal. And now they're released.
Yeah, dude, syphilis and HIV are on the rise, and 1.6 million chlamydia cases reported in 2021, and I guess that's really high. 700,000 cases of gonorrhea, over 171,000.
I guess that's very high.
I don't know, because I see that number and I go
right.
1.6 mil. I'm like, okay, what should it be? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
what should we be at, 0?
Hey, at least these are all curable diseases, right? Chlamydia, gonorrhea. I mean, we're being responsibly irresponsible.
Well, shit, you can say that about AIDS now too.
Yeah, okay, right? That's true. Dude, I saw a fucking billboard the other day. Like, I guess this must be a thing where it said PrEP. You know the thing you can do for HIV now? So there's a thing of like, if you have a partner who's HIV positive, you can do this thing called PrEP, where you basically make your body immune to HIV so that you can have
build
sex
up your
and stuff.
immune system to HIV.
But it has like a 99% or 98% like effective rate or something stupid like that.
Here,
so I'm like, effectively, you're getting rid of this, or you're making it not impossible, but you're making it really difficult.
It's like a true vaccine.
Catch. Yeah. It's right. No booster required. I think PrEP you do have.
That's for you, Fauci.
Is he still in? Is he retired yet? I know he was gonna retire.
I think he's gonna retire.
He's gonna retire.
You know, he's the highest paid like government person.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been there for like 77 years. You'd think that shit's all based on inflation raises. What does he make?
He got more time than the Queen.
Yeah. He's been in power since Winston Churchill and shit.
Dude been giving bad medical advice for most of his life.
Fauci is the reason we was doing like electroshock therapy and stuff. Then he's like, never mind, I fucked that up. It don't work.
Just take the shot.
Turns out Ritalin was the answer this whole time. Oh shit! What does he make?
I don't remember, man. I read it like, I don't know, months ago.
Dude, we got to take a guess at this. What do you think?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go.
Well, you
government. The government don't pay
so
shit.
Then what does the presidents make? Are they at like 400K?
Oh, you might be right. Might be 415, 425. Let's see. So Fauci's the highest paid government official. I'm gonna go 450.
Yeah, I gotta go sub 5, man. Yeah, all right. I'll go 5.
500?
Yeah, I go 500.
Is this like Price is Right? Is like closest without going over? Yeah, dude. What do you? Now, am I gonna be pissed about paying a government official $500,000 a year?
417. 417, and that was in 2019.
Oh damn! So it's got to be slightly higher now. You figure if he's getting annual adjustments, so it's got to be 430, 440 now.
Yeah, 480.
Damn.
Federal salary of 480, 654.
Wow, dude.
But it says, however, by 2024, Fauci would likely be making 530. But I think he's gonna retire.
He's gonna retire. Right? Yeah, but their pensions plan aren't they 100% or 80% or whatever?
Oh, I don't know. It's got to be something like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Even if it was half.
Good. Yeah, you 200K a year, 250.
Yeah.
Good for him, bro. Holy shit. That.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I can't even. I don't know what he does, so I couldn't even tell you if that's too little, it's too much. I don't know, man. Good for him, bro. Shit. I'm 50.
Dude, speaking of fucking stupid people, do you see these fuckers on TikTok with the
which ones? There's so many.
My kids. Dude, they got this shit that they've been some kind of viral shit where they're going cooking chicken with NyQuil.
What the fuck is wrong with?
I'm like, when I saw that, bro. And then, of course, so the FDA has to come out and go, yo, this is a bad idea.
I wish they wouldn't do that. Like, let natural selection do its thing, bro. Why?
But they talked about how, like, when you heat something up, it changes the properties, the fumes. Plus, you don't know, like, how much to put in there. You could be overdosing on it, what have you.
Why the fuck would you? Does NyQuil taste good?
No, it's actually pretty fucking
horrible.
Nasty.
So what was was it for a high?
Probably.
Taste?
Isn't everything?
Everything is for a high, right?
Yeah, right. It's in everything. But dude,
I wish the FDA would.
Here's my thought on this, man. After I thought like these people are stupid. Dude, is China possibly just trying to fucking eat us from the inside out?
I don't think they have to try that hard, bro.
Agreed. But the way that we use TikTok,
algorithms for the TikTok,
right? The way that we use TikTok, and I don't think that TikTok is necessarily wrong. It's just like any other app, right? Like if you are searching, I don't know, fucking, alcoholic beverages, right?
You're gonna get a bunch.
You're gonna get a lot of that shit, right? So if we're searching, I don't know, like fads or if we're staying on certain videos for too long, like it recognizes that and it gives us more of that. And so we like all the fucking funny dances or these dumbass challenges. Like, bro, my favorite, I won't do it, but my favorite is the one chip challenge. I love
pepper chip thing.
I love.
You won't do it?
No, fuck no, dude.
Do it for the pod, bro. We got to do it for content.
Hell no.
You want to do it on our pod TikTok?
Nope. Bro, I love it because fuckers be going crazy. They grabbing milk.
Have you had it?
No, the chip.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh.
Like I said, I won't do that.
It's not that bad, bro.
Bullshit. All right, you do it.
No, I've done it. I've had the chip.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bad. It's not bad to me. I'll do it on the pod. But I swear I'll do it on the pod.
Bro, I'm gonna laugh, bro. I'm gonna be laughing.
It's
my ass
bad, but it's not to the level of the reaction that some of these guys do, where they be like jumping around and like trying to desperately get.
Yeah.
I didn't find it to be desperate.
No?
It fucking sucked. I was chugging water and milk or whatever, like trying to make it go away. But it wasn't as dramatic, I guess, as some of the videos.
Well, I've seen some videos.
but all our
that's
taste
just-
buds are different. So,
True.
yeah.
I just seen some of these videos are I be rolling. Man.
Well, you know, spice isn't even a taste actually. So spice is how hot something is actually based on your it's actually pain. So it's your tolerance for pain.
Really?
So it's not even so your taste buds don't distinguish spice levels. I think it's like your pain levels distinguishes the spice level because it's painful. It's not flavorful.
Wow. So what about when you like put hot sauce on your food?
Same thing. So like there's a flavor that it has, but then the level of spice is dictated by your pain tolerance.
Okay.
Yeah. So like that's why I mean like I love hot sauce, so I can
so do I.
distinguish like the taste of it. But then I guess if it hurts or if it burns, or like when it burns or you're that desperate, that's your pain tolerance, not your taste buds. Yeah, it's really bizarre because it's like hitting on two different. I don't even know what to call that, but I guess two different feelings and two different like systems in your body or whatever. But yeah, that's bro. Where are we just that bored? Like, or are we just that stupid? Like, I think where China's beating us is that their kids are practicing violin and doing math, and our kids are over here boiling chicken with NyQuil, bro.
But that was my point, right? Because over in China, they actually on TikTok they celebrate like achievements. If they like they'll show a kid doing building something dope or some kind like athletic achievements or whatever, anything that's gonna that's what gets fed to the people, not the bullshit that we watch.
Well, in America, they do celebrate the achievement, but it's like who ate the most hot dogs in 3 minutes or whatever,
followed by a gallon of lemonade.
Yeah.
The fuck, bro. Dude, every time I see that shit, them hot dog eating contests, I'm like, I want to throw up.
It's so bad. It doesn't even look enjoyable because they like shove
It's
it.
horrible,
Yeah.
man. And then they're shoving it and they're like drinking, or they'll dip it in like a they'll dip it in like
so
in a
gross,
liquid,
man.
and then fucking dude, come on.
I can't even imagine wanting to eat ever again after after having to do something like that. Like,
Bro,
I feel like
if you
food
don't
would gross
throw
me out.
up, if you don't go to the bathroom immediately and throw up,
Oh man, I know. And all those guys are skinny. You ever notice the food, the eating guys, like the top, like the competitive dudes?
Really?
Yeah, Kobayashi's a bony dude. So is whatever. What's his name? The guy who wins all the fucking Nathan's ones.
I don't know.
You don't know? He's an American hero, Sean. How do you not know? Is it just Billy? What the fuck
I
is his
don't know,
name?
and I'm
Just
proud of
something.
that.
You, sir, are a disgrace to this country. Hot dog champ. Hold on. It was Kobayashi and him go at it. It's something Chester. He wins the Nathan's one like every fucking year. Here it is. Joey Chestnut.
Is this dude trying to get out?
I think he is now. Dude, he's so ungrateful, bro.
Juan's dog used to scratch to get in.
Yeah, now
so
he
we
like,
left him
"Give me
in.
the fuck out."
Now he wants to get out.
Hey, these assholes are talking about hot dogs.
Don't they know I'm hungry?
Get me out of here. No, he came back. He's like, nope. Oh man, now he'll go to sleep. There we go. He'll lay down. He's chill.
Dude,
Oh, man.
let me tell you about you heard about this teacher in Canada?
What'd she do, man?
Well, she is a transgender.
Okay.
Okay. And there was like kids like taking videos. So I think this person's been in transition for like a year.
Okay.
And it was kids posting videos about the teacher, and the school was afraid of like protests and retaliation and stuff like that. So they actually put together, they implemented like this like safety plan in case anything ever happened. What's funny is this chick has tits the size of like the Goodyear blimp.
Wait.
So prosthetics.
Now you say, okay, so a man transitioned to a woman.
Man to a woman.
Okay. So she got.
Her breasts, bro, are like over the top. It's not even, bro. I wish I could show you a picture.
So like bimbo-esque, like crazy.
No.
Michelin.
No, like. I gotta just show you.
Yeah, you gotta have to show me.
Let me see.
How do we feel about this?
Well, guess what class she teaches?
Oh man, biology.
No.
Sex education.
Wood shop.
I hate that I didn't guess that. Yeah, let me show you how to cut wood. Week 1.
I'm surprised she didn't chop off part of her breast.
Bro. Oh my God. They still do wood shop, huh?
Okay, look. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta show me this. We're gonna do the video. We're gonna have to like drop. What the fuck? That is okay. If you guys aren't, what's her name? We're gonna have to look up in Oakville. Okay,
hold on. Let me see.
I don't even know what to compare it to, bro.
No,
but
at the Goodyear blimp.
Yeah,
Look,
that might be the closest thing to him. She got 2 Goodyear blimps. It looked like, bro, that looks crazy. So not only you're transitioning into like, there's a name for that, bro. That's like, yo, who gets fake titties and makes them sag? Can we discuss this for a second? No.
He does.
I believe the term is she, you uncultured swine.
Oh, sorry. I was going biological.
Bro, it looked like a giant's nutsack. The things are. How do you? Who gets boobs and they make and sag? Like, isn't the whole point of getting fake boobs is so that they're like nice?
Dude, I don't know. What do you do with that, bro?
Yo, not for nothing. If I'm only saying this if you're into this kind of thing, you could blow her and suck her nipple at the same time. And I used her.
Oh my God! Yeah, just look up like a transgender Canadian teacher.
Imagine what she did to her vagina if she got rid of the penis. If her boobs look like that, what does the vagina look like, bro? Oh my God, that is crazy.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what to do with that.
That is insane, man. That's wild. I don't even know what to say to that, bro. That's yeah. Bro. Did you seen this? The COO from Beyond Meat. You saw what happened on this week?
No.
Yo, homie was at a Arkansas game.
Football.
The Razorbacks, yeah, football.
Yep.
Got into a fight in the parking lot afterwards.
How you a COO getting into a fight?
Bro,
anyway, go ahead.
Got into a fight. Bites the guy's nose, like rips the tip of his nose off, like bites him.
Oh no.
Goes crazy, gets arrested, does all this shit. But dude, this just proved what I knew the whole time, bro. The fucking guy who works for the vegan meat company, he was dying for some real meat.
It worked for Evander Holyfield.
He was like, fuck, I'm hungry.
I'm sorry, Mike Tyson.
He was like, yeah, I say it didn't work for
Yeah, it didn't work for Evander Holyfield.
But yo, homie bit off dude's nose, and I'm like, bro, he just wanted a piece of steak, like something, bro. Not sustainable, dog.
Bro, how are you at that position in a company? And then, I mean, fuck, man, we're all humans, right? So
yeah, but yo,
you figure that position at a major company. You gotta watch yourself a little bit.
He'll probably lose his job, bro. This is Doug Ramsey. He was like an executive or he was at Tyson Foods for like 3 decades.
Oh wow.
So seasoned vet, and it went over to Beyond Meat, is losing his shit because he can't eat any real meat. And he's resorted to cannibalism.
Dude, do they tell you if you work for Beyond Meat, right, and you are at the executive level, do they tell you, yo, it's not a good look for you to be seeing outside eating a steak?
Dude, do you? Yeah.
Right?
At the executive, you might be right.
I wonder. And maybe it's not mandatory, but it's like, yo, it's not a good look.
Try to uphold the...
Yeah, right.
Wow. Yeah, could you do that? I guess you would have to believe in that mission, though, if you're that... Nah, money talks.
Money talks, bro.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. What if you do have to give up that sort of life? I can't imagine this guy. I can't imagine it. Like, I'd be like, yo, it's part of my diet, but it's not the only part of my... Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, their stock too has taken a tumble, not because of this, but like they're, I guess, that shit.
They were doing well.
It was a fad, dude. They were worth $17 billion 3 years ago. Their market cap as of today was like 1.09 billion.
Oh wow!
They've lost like over 70-80% of their, just this year alone. Their stock has tumbled like 70% or something like that.
Time to buy.
So yeah, it's time to buy. But I think it just also shows, man, like, I don't know, that shit went in waves. It was a fad, like the whole Beyond. Like, to me, it sort of, the vegans that I know, or like the vegetarians, that they'll have this stuff. They'll have sort of the alternatives. But I think some of them, the feedback that I've heard is like, I don't want something to taste just like meat or to look like meat or to, like, there's a reason I don't eat meat.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like, they're like, yeah, it's a
yeah.
I think this is more for the people who like resorted maybe to being a vegetarian or veganism out of maybe health concerns.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, because if you're a vegetarian, and the thing, like, the thought of meat grosses you out. So like, I know I've heard from a lot of like vegans and vegetarians going like, I don't want it to taste like meat. Like,
right.
I don't like meat. That's why I don't eat meat. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It'd be interesting, but I just thought that guy, I was like, yo, talk about a desperate man just looking for a piece of meat. He's like, please. He saw an opportunity. He was like, fuck it.
He was watching the fucking Razorback mascot the whole time.
Dude,
like, I need a pulled pork sandwich right about now.
Dude, and he's a wild boy, because the fight was evidently super wild. I had the article up, and I was like getting all corrupted when I pulled it up, but the fight evidently was crazy, bro. The fight he got into with this dude in the parking lot, like, he went ham. And then,
like, what would you be fighting him? Well, I mean,
dude,
it's
drunk.
Sports. It's sports,
and you're,
bro.
Yeah, it's sports, bro. Yeah, that makes really smart men really stupid, bro. So that shit was hilarious, bro.
Dude, I've been enjoying, like, because my Bears, besides the fact that I only know like 5 players out there, they're not, you know, they don't look like they're gonna be a contender at all. But just watching like the good games and like the comebacks, like it's been the season so far has been just the first 2 weeks. I love it. It's been super entertaining, and then I hate it because like I'm glued to the couch on Sundays.
Oh yeah, there've been I think you said like the parity this year has been, especially in the NFC, has been more evident than ever. Like, there isn't a dominant team in the NFC.
Is Philly the most dominant?
Yeah, like through week 2.
I mean, you know what I mean?
But
like
right how
now?
long does that hold up, and then who emerges, right? Like, somebody's gonna show up. Yeah, and then Tampa, what do they turn into? The Rams, you figure they're gonna get it going at some
They'll be
point.
fine. Yep.
They'll be fine.
Dude, the Lions look entertaining.
Oh my God, they're a fun watch. Yeah,
Yep.
like, who'd have thought, bro? I'm like, man, the parity now, dude. I would say the only teams that you're kind of like, man, change the channel is probably like Houston.
We got them this week.
You got them this week
in Chicago.
Okay, so hopefully
I'm
that's
hoping
a dub.
for a dub.
Yeah, me too. They're in the Titans division. Shit, the Titans skipped they had their bye week already in week 2. So I think they have the Raiders this coming week.
Dude, let me ask you, and I know you're not a Dak fan, but I'm looking at Dak more and more, almost like it reminds me of like Kirk Cousins, like a dude that has talent, but like just can't get over the hump.
Yeah, I think, because I don't think Dak is bad. I just never thought Dak was as good as the hype behind Dak was, and I think that just comes with being the Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
Yep.
Like, but if this kid that they have in now has done well, if he keeps this up, dude, if Dak is healthy and the Cowboys are 5-2, do you throw Dak back in?
I would say depending on how this guy's playing.
No, but I'm saying, but if they're 5-2 and this guy's putting up 30 a game, and
then
because the
no.
Cowboys had the most points in the league last year. I think they averaged the most. The most point offense in the league
no.
last
But
year.
the thing is, and what do you do with that big ass contract?
That's what I'm saying. Like, like you have to.
You might
throw
have to.
Dak back in. You have to. Like,
Yeah.
almost on just.
You just hope he gets hurt.
We're paying so much money. Yeah, he will. Give him a chance. Like, no. I mean, I hope he doesn't get hurt, man. You never hope that on a guy.
No, absolutely not.
I just never. Listen, man, I throw Dak in the same thing that I throw Russell Wilson in. Like, I don't think they're bad quarterbacks. They're just not the hype that is behind them. I just don't think they're that, man. You see Russell Wilson this week on the sideline, like, cheering on his teammates?
No.
Bro, he sounds like a youth pastor that's eventually going to get charged with, like, sexual assault. It's just so cringy, man. Like he is like,
Dude, you know, I pull for him, man, and I don't know if it's him or it's the fucking coach or both.
I don't like. I hate it because he's a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy, but he's almost so nice that he pisses me off. Like I don't know what that word is, but he's cringy to watch. Like he's so corny. I don't know. Like it's just, and I don't think he's bad. I just never bought into the Russell Wilson is like, you know, top 2-3 quarterback in the league. Like I don't think Dak is. But that's not to say that I didn't think Dak. I wouldn't have paid Dak that. But you also didn't have many options, and the market was what it was, right? It's one of those things. But yeah,
bro, I tell you who looks scary is the Bills.
Fucking
them dudes are hitting on all cylinders right now, and it looks like one of those things where if they don't lose the quarterback, like it's gonna happen for them, bro.
Yeah, I wonder if that, or I wonder if people, you know, you start to get tape and they figure out a way to slow them down a little bit, but they just look good at every phase of the game. Yeah, like bro. It's interesting, man. Through 2 weeks, they look dominant.
They look really dominant.
Really dominant. Obviously,
who did they play on Monday?
They had a bye.
That was against you guys. Oh, dude, you seen that hit on the Bills player with his neck freaking snapped back, bro. So I had forgot. Oh, I didn't know what time the games were starting, so I got there a little bit late. When I turned it on, they're carting this guy off, right? And I'm like, oh shit, what happened? And you know, for those kind of hits, like they won't show them. Where do you go? Right to Twitter.
Of course. Twitter's the best place.
Right to Twitter, man. And I saw that thing. I was like, oh my god.
And it was his own player he ran into, right?
Yeah, his own player hit him.
So bad. I saw that he did get released that night from the hospital. And all
yeah,
stuff.
he's okay.
Like
he was
man,
like,
that's scary. I hate seeing that with them dudes, man. Like,
yeah, dude.
Like the it just always looks scary as hell, man. When those guys get hurt like that, you're like, you forget like that shit is barbaric.
Yeah. Like
until those moments, and you're like,
oh, bro, I gotta hit you with this story, man. Fucking this chick from California, you just like sparked it, man, when you said that you hate to see dudes get beat up. This chick from California,
talking about Blueface.
This chick from California, she faked. This is a few years ago. She faked her for her abduction. So it's like a mother of two in California.
What?
Dude, so check this out. She wanted to be with her ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
So she fakes an abduction, right? So she essentially breaks out.
Okay.
Goes to her boyfriend. Gets to a point where she's like I want to go home. The dude.
So instead of just leaving the dude, she faked an abduction so that she can just go hide out with the old boy.
Instead of just leaving her husband.
Yeah. Oh, husband. Okay.
Right. So husband with 2 kids. She just wanted to be out. She wanted to be with her ex.
She didn't want the husband or the kids. Like, fuck this. Damn.
So goes to the guy. At some point, wants to leave.
Okay.
And I don't know what her reasoning was. Dude drops her off like, I don't know, like 100 miles from her house. So I guess whatever. She walks back or hitches back or whatever. Gets back home and is like, I was abducted by 2 Hispanic women.
How long was she gone for?
I'm not sure, bro.
Because this is like a weekend.
No. It wasn't. I think this was like a substantial amount of time because they had cops, like doing like search parties. So this wasn't like overnight.
But that's what I'm saying. But is it like a week? The dude broke up with her that quick? Was it?
I don't know.
Yo, you know how fucked up you gotta be that your side piece take you, and like 3 days later he like we taking you back home, bro.
He'd be like, yeah, you can't stay here.
Like, yeah, you can't. You're gonna have to go back to your husband,
right? Yo, but don't your kids miss you? You sure you don't want me to drop you off over there?
Oh my god,
bro! So gets back. Says she was abducted. Goes to this whole shit. Gets like $30,000 in like depression and like PTSD treatment and anxiety treatment.
Oh my god!
Fucking gets like over $100K in like disability payments from the state.
What,
bro? So anyway, they essentially at some point
Holy
they
shit.
find out, and she just got sentenced. So her sentence was, let me see if I get this shit right. Her sentence was 18 months in prison,
Okay.
and then she had to pay back over $300,000 to the state.
Oh my god.
150K of that 300K was for all those search parties. So there had to be a lot, bro.
Oh, so they. Wow.
So there had
dude.
to be a significant amount of time that they're spending, and then the manpower.
Meanwhile, this bitch is sitting in the living room with the window open, watching all the cops walk by, channel surfing and shit. Wow, dude. Man, does that? I don't know,
Dude, I just go, we listen in any relationship, right? There's always times where you think about doing dumb shit. Right? Because listen, you live with somebody long enough, man, you see the best of them, you see the worst of them, and you see everything in between.
Mm-hmm.
But what is it gonna take? Like, what situation are you in where you go, I'm just gonna leave, and then as whenever I decide to come back, I'm gonna just say I was kidnapped.
That's got to be some pretty desperate shit, or
Re-
not well
But
thought
I
out
wonder,
shit,
right? But I
or
wonder, is it
just-
like desperate because you go, if I choose to like divorce this person, then hear all of the negative side of that, and
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that. Or is the person like super like possessive and like jealous and abusive?
Dude, imagine we
right?
find out later on this dude was abusive. Nah, bro. We you looking at this from the wrong angle, bro. You know what kind of dick this side piece dude gotta be shelling out? He gotta be shelling out some. Damn, bro. 'Cause you know what kind of shit it take for a woman to do all that? Like, not only leave her husband but her kids too, and she gonna walk 100 miles back home, and you pretend an abduction, go through with the whole
That's
story.
that good shit.
Yeah, you know how dick drunk you gotta be off some shit like that, bro. Oh my god, man. You know, stick with the abduction shit, or like sort of in a similar wheelhouse. But you saw that dude from Chick-fil-A,
No.
bro. This dude from Chick-fil-A was employee there working, whatever. There's a mom taking her kid out the car, like I'm gonna assume out of a car seat in the back.
Okay.
Some dude rolls up to carjack her. He's about to carjack the mom, the baby, and other stuff. And
At the Chick-fil-A?
At the Chick-fil-A, like in the parking lot.
Okay.
Employee sees it, man, runs out there, fights the dude off, man, and
Yeah.
prevents the guy from carjacking and potentially, taking the woman or whatever. Like, bro, and I was like,
should have gave that guy the carbon footprint.
dude, I thought about it, but nah, bro.
No, man.
My boy
Texas
Speedy,
guy.
my boy Speedy Gonzalez in Texas is
And my man Meals on Wheels.
He was like, he too dope with it, bro. But yo, homie here did his whole shit and then went back into work his shift, talk about my pleasure, and then walked back inside. These Chick-fil-A guys are built different, bro. The service there is fire. I'm like, holy shit, bro. Yo, if you see that happening, are you intervening?
Yeah.
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 Like,
I think I would do that whether there's a kid involved or not.
right, like with a woman
I see
being
somebody
abducted.
getting-
Yeah.
yeah.
Same. I saw, what's funny is, and I think I have this like weird, I don't even know what you call it, but I feel like I have to. When I was a kid, man, and I have family live in Camden, New Jersey.
Okay.
Camden's ghetto as fuck. And at this time, this is like 90s, mid 90s, Camden was super ghetto.
Okay.
I remember in front of my aunt's house at that time, we watched, there was this lady arguing with a dude, and the dude just proceeds to beat the shit out of her. I mean, like, beat the shit out of her in the middle of the street.
Yep.
Camden already looks abandoned as it is, so he's like beating her like on this like in front of the house, literally like across the street. The house across the street looked abandoned. It really wasn't, but he beats the shit out of her. Basically, leaves her there, like bloodied, battered thing. But I think what's always stuck with me is the amount of people that just watched it.
Also, there were people around or,
Yeah.
or walking by.
Everybody
or
in the
whatever.
neighborhood, everybody's walking outside, including family members of mine. I walked out. I'm like, oh shit, this girl's getting the shit beat out of her. No one stepped in.
Wow.
And the
And
sort
how
of
old are you at this time?
excuse- Oh man, I had to be
I mean, like 10,
maybe
12?
10, 11. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like it had to be no older than 12, between 10 and 12. And And I just remember her getting the shit beat out of her. And after she does, and the dude walks off, everybody walks over to help her and bring her over. And I think she came over to us, actually.
Okay.
And, you know, we're like giving her water and then talking to her and whatever, like trying to help her out. But I'm like, yo, the time to help her was like about 8 minutes ago. She's getting the shit beat out of her. So I think
everybody just
think
bringing
that,
out
man.
Band-Aids when they could have prevented the cuts.
Yeah, and I always think about that, man. And I'm like
Damn, that's fucking
it almost makes me like,
it should have had an impact on you.
yeah, because not like now any scenario that I'm in that's even remotely close to that, like I feel almost like a duty that I have to.
Yep.
Because I almost feel guilty that I couldn't then.
Right.
And I think I told you the story once because I wrestled
Dude,
with
you'll
this.
never get past that, bro. You
Yeah,
know that,
I don't
right?
think so, man.
No, I'm telling you, like, you'll always go back to that point
Yeah.
in your mind.
Yeah, and I totally believe that, bro, because I'm like, that was 20 years ago or more. It was probably 22 years ago. And I'm like, not more, 25, bro. 25 years ago. And I still think about it. It still bothers me. I think I even told you this story about a Walmart. Like a few years back, I was in a Walmart and a guy made a comment to some lady that he was going to, like, basically.
Oh, that he was going
to beat the shit out of her.
Yes,
and I remember, like, stepping in and saying something to him. And then her basically looking at me like she was like,
yeah, she's like,
scared,
shut the fuck
petrified.
up.
Yeah, she looked at me like, please. And then she literally like mimes like, please, like don't say anything, like stop, like. And me thinking like, nah, I'm trying to help you, you know, kind of thing. But I like not realizing
she got to go
like,
home with this dude.
She got to go home to this dude, and she's not leaving him, and she knows she's not leaving him. So she's like, bro, you're making it worse for me. Like I probably got her beat up even worse that night, man. And I just like, and I wrestle with that because you go like, fuck, man, like. I potentially could have made it worse for this poor girl because she's like, I don't want to be helped because it's going to make it worse for me later. Like, obviously, she's not willing to leave him, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But then I wrestle with this part of having seen that as a kid, and I feel like it's almost my job. Every time I see it, it's almost like I'm constantly trying to make up for it.
Yeah.
So I could not step
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you're never going to get over that.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's got to be tough.
Like, you have to kind of, like, you know, almost come to grips in your head where you just go, yo, I was 10. Like, I couldn't do anything.
I think, you know what it is? I don't know that it's so much me feeling like I should have interfered. It's me looking at the people around me and I don't want to say looking down on them, but almost being embarrassed about the fact that I was surrounded by a bunch of guys who wouldn't have stepped in. I think that part disappointed me more than anything, and I think I don't want to be looked at that way. It was almost like, man, you guys are cowards, or you got like, and again, a million things could have gone wrong, right? Like this guy could have been packing, he could have shot somebody, could have taken it. Like, right, it's easy now to look back at that and go, yo, anything could have happened, right? Like. But I just remember feeling this shame. I think of these dudes going like, wow, man, none of you guys are going to step in? Like, there's a lot of y'all. Like, all of y'all can't step in? Like, it was just, I think it's that shame that sticks with me more than anything of going like, man, I don't want to be looked at like that. Like, yeah, I think
that makes sense, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, there was this chick that was like 15 years old. She leaves her parents' house or whatever. I guess she had like an abusive stepmother.
Okay.
Goes and starts to sleep in like hallways of buildings. This dude, I don't know how old was he? I think he was in his 40s. Dude picks her up, like brings her inside, but then starts to pimp her to other guys, and then also rapes her. So while this dude is sleeping, she stabs him several times and kills him.
Oh, okay. Is this the girl that just was on trial?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
So she got sentenced to 5 years in jail. Okay.
For what, manslaughter or second degree murder?
I don't know what the charge was. So I didn't see that. But the other kicker is 5 years in jail, and she has to pay $150K to this guy's estate.
For killing her, kidnap her, and her abuser, her. Wow, man.
Bro,
I did hear this story. It's like Ohio or something, right?
No, better. Iowa.
Ugh.
It's in fucking Des Moines.
Right.
So, in addition, she had to do 200 hours of community service. And they said that it was because she stabbed him while he was sleeping. And when he's sleeping, he's not a threat. So had she done it while she was being raped, it would have been self-defense. But the fact that the guy was sleeping and she did it while he was sleeping, then he wasn't considered a threat.
So should she not try to get out of the situation?
Is that fucked up? When I imagine that if, I guess if she would have tried to just get up and leave and then he attacks her and then she defends herself, you're probably fine. But the fact that he was sleeping and he wasn't a threat to you sleeping, and that's when you chose to kill him, Yeah,
That's
you go
wild.
to jail
Because
for that.
where do you draw the line on that, bro? What if there's what if you're yeah, I don't know. How are you supposed to plan an escape from anybody who kidnaps you? Like, that's to say, like, if you have women in the cage and then the guy falls asleep who's keeping women in the cage and those women broke out and they killed that dude to get out.
Yeah, but if they could, I probably if they get out of the cage and then they try to walk out and he doesn't see them, then they just leave.
But I'm saying, but if they go, they gotta kill him because they gotta get the keys from him to get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It just opens so many different.
Yeah, that's true.
I hate the semantics of that all. Like, I hate that we can't apply common sense to something like that and go, hey, like, yeah, the letter of the law says X, but like considering the extreme circumstances here, like that's so trash, man.
Yeah, and if you're being pimped out and raped by this guy, like, what? Who knows what kind of state of mind you're in?
Yeah, fuck this guy. Exactly. You're and how shitty are your lawyers,
dude?
Holy shit!
And I'm not even worried about so much the 5 years, but the 5 years plus the $150K. She's homeless.
Yeah, that's trash.
Like, right? She was fucking homeless. Like, who's paying that?
Yeah, you know who acting a fool this week too, man, is you saw the Taliban?
No.
I mean, I know they're normally pretty reasonable people.
I haven't heard of Taliban in years, man. Only ISIS.
Nah, man, Taliban just got their country back, bro. What you talking about, dude?
Oh, that's right.
Taliban just pulled off an upset. Yo, the Taliban has banned. Do your kids play PUBG? A game called PUBG?
Yeah. Or they used to.
Okay, so the Taliban just banned PUBG in their country or whatever. I don't even know what you call it, but in their,
what country is that?
It's Afghanistan, right?
Afghanistan,
so anybody that's in their, I guess, Taliban controlled regions, they banned the game PUBG. They're not allowed to play PUBG because they said it is too violent to play. Yeah, bro. I was like, that shit is wild because I don't know, man. The guys that fly planes into buildings? Yeah, bro. They're like, yo, it's okay if you play real life PUBG, but virtually, that's where we draw the line. I actually don't think it has anything to do with violence at all. I think it's the fact that you can
I've never played it.
PUBG? No, yeah. I don't think... it's like any other shooting game or whatever, army game and all that, but I don't think that's what bothers the Taliban. I think it's because you can play as female characters and they drive. I think they didn't want... I really think that's what bothers them.
Like, that's not realistic.
Like, that's not realistic.
That's a fantasy.
That she got a rocket launcher and she drives? No way. No way. Get that shit out. You're corrupting our youth.
She should be up in heaven, part of my 72 virgins.
Are they part of that clan too? The 72?
Yeah, aren't they?
Taliban? I don't know anymore, man.
Isn't that like a Muslim thing?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I don't know. Is there Christian Taliban members? I don't know.
No.
How does that work? Taliban is a religion, right? Or a political party? What is it? I don't know. I'm ignorant, bro.
I don't know. No, but they're Muslim. Now there's different, like,
they're extremists, like Muslim extremists kind of thing.
I guess.
So they're like.
I mean, I don't study the Taliban.
They're like the West Baptists of the. What's it called? The Westboro. I don't know. What's that extreme? I can't remember the name of that extreme ass Christian.
The ones that blow up the abortion centers?
Like Westboro or whatever, right?
I don't know something. Called,
yeah. Nah. I thought that shit was funny. I was like, how's that too violent?
Yo, talk to me about this car accident in Vegas.
Yo, this shit is kind of crazy. So this lady was she was on cocaine and she hits this driver, kills him. It's a car accident. However, the driver that she hit was also drunk and on meth. So the lady on coke kills the driver who's drunk and on meth. And she survives. But the dude on meth and drunk dies.
Okay.
Like,
so is she charged or something?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
I think she.
Like manslaughter?
Isn't that kind of a win-win though? Like,
I was just gonna say, like, if she died and the guy lived, I guess he would be charged too.
Yeah. Like, how does that work?
Like, they're like you. Like,
what are the odds of that?
You're fucked either way.
I guess in Vegas,
you want to be in jail or be dead.
I guess in Vegas, the odds are pretty. You got pretty good chances of someone being high or drunk when you hit them.
Absolutely, bro.
Who the fuck drives in Vegas? You got to live there. But like, who drives in Vegas?
And did it happen on the Strip?
It doesn't say. It just says, oh no, North Las Vegas. So no, it's not on the Strip. Yeah, I thought that shit was hysterical because they're like, yo, the woman was high on cocaine, but the other dude was on meth and he was drunk.
Dude, I saw two. Speaking of like cocaine, man, I saw two stories where like somebody in like I think in the Munich airport had like cocaine stashed in their wheelchair, and then there was another shipment from Mexico trying to come through the border of baby wipes, and they had a shit ton of cocaine
In the baby wipes?
in the truck with the
Oh wow, dude, you seen? I don't know. There was a dude in Australia a couple weeks back that did this. He dressed as a cop and he raided a rival drug dealer's home. He's a meth addict. He dresses up as a cop and he raids another drug user's home. A drug user, sorry, to steal his stash of meth. I was like, yo, that's modern problems, bro. Require modern solutions. I applaud the ingenuity in that shit, bro.
And he just dressed up like an officer?
He just dressed up as an officer, and he raided the other user's house and took his meth.
You're like, I'm not going to take you to jail today, but I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to take this stuff out of here.
I got to flush it, but it can't be here.
That's right.
So I got to...
I'm gonna confiscate all this stuff. I'm gonna just be lucky
that it's only that
I don't take you to jail.
Oh man, dude. Before we wrap this up, man, I saw this article this week, and I had to get it's a list, and it's a list of the top 10 sites that so the top 10 online shopping sites of 2022.
Shopping sites. Okay,
yeah,
go.
Top 10 online shopping sites of 2022, and a lot of them make really good sense. So number one, what do you think it is?
Gotta be Amazon.
Yes, number one's Amazon.
Right? I mean, it's not even a question.
Yeah, no question. Number one's Amazon. So the top 10, again, makes sense. There's one in here that I'm a little perplexed by. But number two, what do you think number two is?
eBay.
Close. eBay's number 3.
Okay.
Number 2 is OnlyFans.
Wow.
So makes sense.
But that's a shopping.
Yeah,
shopping
if you
site.
buy stuff and you can subscribe, you buy. So eBay's number 3. Mm-hmm. Target is number 4.
Really?
Yeah. Target.com.
Wow.
Best Buy, number 5, which I wouldn't have thought either, man.
But I think they've stayed strong, man, even through the pandemic and all of the online shopping and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just didn't think people bought.
You know what it is, man? I still like to go to Best Buy because I want to see, feel, touch.
Same.
You know what I mean?
I go there to see the stuff in person. Right. Yeah, same.
And then depending on the price, I may get it somewhere
else. Do it. So number 6 is the one that's throwing me off. So I'm going to skip number 6 for now, and I'm going to tell you number 7 is Home Depot.
Okay.
Number 8 is Walmart, which I thought Walmart would be up much higher, but I guess people who go to Walmart probably don't have internet access. Like a lot of them.
Dude, not for that, man. You can buy the shit there, and they bring it out to you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do the whole curbside thing. Everybody does that shit now, though. So Best Buy does that. I've done that for Best Buy, yeah. But Walmart has even the grocery shopping you could do like that and they'll bring it out to you, yeah. Etsy is number 9, which I wouldn't have thought Etsy was there, but yeah, and then Kohl's.com is number 10.
Really?
Yeah. So with that said, I'm gonna just.
All right, number 6.
Do you have any guesses on what number 6 could possibly be?
No, like I would have thought like the oddball was the OnlyFans because I wouldn't think of them as sort of like a merch site.
Oh, okay, I could see that. Yeah, because this must be just where people spent the most money, and that's what it is. It's literally the top 10 websites people spent the most money on in 2022. So
Pornhub.com.
No, it's not a porn site. LongJohnSilvers.com. How?
You mean the fast food place?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Is number 6.
Dude, I don't even... We had one by my house.
I don't even know where to find one anymore.
I swear to God, that shit lasted like 6 months, it seemed like. And then it was just gone.
So are people looking for locations and they're going to the website? Like, that? Dude, it's number 6.
Long John Silver's.
What do you... That's the black community going ham for that coconut shrimp or that deep. Just goes to show, bro. Black folks support. Shit'll take you to the moon, bro. Like, who the fuck is buying shit on LongJohnSilvers.com?
Now I'm curious, man. Have you seen that commercial There's a commercial with is it Sarah Silverman? That's a comedian, right?
Oh yes, about the
she's like
Uber or something.
It's Uber.
Yeah.
But then she's like, oh, you know, blah 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 blah. At least now I don't have to like sell pictures of my feet on the internet, right? And then it flashes up like I don't know, like bigtoes.com or whatever .net.
Yeah, it has some weird website.
And then if you go to it. So I saw it on there, and I was like, "Oh, that has to be something obviously related to the Uber thing."
The marketing team would have been
right. So I go to it, and it's a video of her. She's like, "Really? You came to this site, you perv?"
I love that. That's hilarious. She's so funny. She's good in that too. I like that commercial where she's just like, that way I don't have to keep selling. She goes like, go to whatever or not, whatever. She's like, I think at the end of the commercial.
Yeah, something like that.
That's so good, man. But yeah, dude, Long John Silver's. So I what do you buy? Are you buying and picking up in store? I'm gonna have to browse.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know where one is.
But I don't know where one is. But also like fast food online. Like where are you?
No,
picking
but
up
like McDonald's does that shit, right? Where you go.
I know, but like Long John Silver's like number 6, bro, above Walmart.
Right. Wow.
Think about that. Above Walmart, above Etsy, because everybody buys everything on Etsy now. As far as like creatives and stuff like that, and like artwork and canvases and that sort of thing, custom shirts and blah blah. But HomeDepot.com, more than Home Depot?
No, bro.
Dude, more than Kohl's.
That's a typo, bro.
Yeah. I'm like, I got to get into this because LongJohnSilvers.com numbers. There's no way.
Yeah, no, fuck.
There's no way, bro. That's a lot of, their little deep fried clam slap.
Dude, I haven't been in one of them things since I was a kid.
All I remember is the clams, bro. It's been a while. They slapped a little box of the clams, some tartar sauce, some french fries. That slap, man. I'm about to go on their site right now to see if there's any around here. Maybe that's how they got into this. People having these kind of conversations going like, where is there a Long John Silver's? Oh, my God, bro. Yeah.
Yo, I'm doing our time.
Dude, we're hour 5 in, hour 6 now.
All right, man. You want to kill it?
I'm good.
I'm good, bro.
You got anything?
Nope.
Tell
them where they can find us.
Listen, man, you're not already following us at the Carbon Football Podcast on IG, Carbon Football Podcast on YouTube. We're at the Carbon Football Podcast on TikTok, Facebook, all of it, man. And then all your favorite listening platforms. So Spotify, TuneIn, GeoSavin, Ghana, Amazon Music, Apple podcast, all of it, man. Go Google Podcasts, all of them. So go. If we're not on something that you already listened to, you probably need a new app. Yeah, hit us up. Keep listening. Thanks for the support, yo. Shout out to the YouTube videos, man. You guys have been hitting them hard now the last few weeks, man. So appreciate that support.
I'm telling you, it was because I had the long stroke that day.
It had to be, bro. People wanted to see you. Yo. You said something about the long stroke. People wanted to see you do it in person. Y'all some perverts. Bro, that would have been the prime time to launch your OnlyFans. You missed out on a golden opportunity.
Yo, you know what? I do have something else, man. I know last week before we ended, we was like, I was like, yo, check in on your people, man. Make sure everybody's doing all right. I did that this week, and not to everybody. So if you haven't heard from me, man, it's coming. I'm trying to do better at that. But man, this week I found out some sort of bad news about some folks and stress related stuff and health issues and things like that. Yo, one life, check on your people, and fucking take care of yourself.
Yeah, man, health is wealth, bro.
Absolutely, man. Take care of yourself. If you gotta, whatever, if you need to pray, meditate, fucking take a walk the dog, whatever makes you happy, like make sure you're doing that shit.
Do some math.
Yeah. make sure you're doing that shit twice a day. But definitely take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Reach out to your people. Make sure they're doing good. And we will see you next week.
See you next week.
Peace.
Peace.